Yo, YouTube fam, how is it going? Hopefully fantastic. I am doing great myself, thanks for asking. Today we're going to be getting into the top 5 tips I want to give out for the veterans, the new guys, the blueberries, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. Let's get right into it. Please, 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 please use the spawn beacon as an assault. We were given a gift here. We really were. With the spawn beacon being on the scout, you always had those stupid resupply or respawns in the weirdest of places, in the sides of mountains, weird lighthouse towers, places that don't make sense at all. At all. We can all admit here, moving it to the assault was a great move. Because now, as an assault player, you're going to be on objectives, you're going to be in the enemy lines, or I guess you could say behind the enemy lines. Either way, that's not my point. My point is that you could place these in such strategic spots now. Think of like behind the enemy lines at a flag, and you can hit them from behind. Think about right before an objective that's way closer for our infantrymen. They don't have to spawn in a vehicle anymore. They can just spawn 10 feet from the objective instead of 200, right? There are so many good spots. If you're entering a spot you think you might die, but you want to get back into the fight because you think you could push them, you want that spawn beacon there. You want to be able to spawn quick. You want to be able to get in quick. And you want to be able to mess those dudes up. So I just learned this recently, but on the assault class, you can carry 2 primaries, right? But if you swap out your second primary for a second gadget, you'll be given a substantial amount of ammo for your primary. It makes sense. I just never thought about it. But when you do have 2 primaries equipped, you're going to carry less ammo for each of them. Because, well, weight is a factor in your soldier. Not in the game, but they took that into account. And that's just really smart. I actually like that. Makes it not as overpowered. Just, yeah. Yeah. So, smart move, just so you know. Feed the little puppy in the background. Cute little dude. Anyways, the next part is going to be a pest, man. Be annoying. Pop in and out. Camp in little areas. Camp in very popular routes for enemies and friendlies. Push hard. Be an aggressor. Be everything you need to be to keep all eyes on you, all fire on you, because that is your role, is to be annoying, to draw enemy fire, and just to keep all on you so our other teammates can make the move, so other assaults can progress to the flag, so your engineers can move forward and repair that tank, so that you can make an effective and positive move for the game, for that game mode anyways, and just make a damn difference, man. You know, because I feel like the assault role is really misunderstood. I think that a lot of people think that just because it doesn't support in some kind of way, it means that they're useless. They're not entirely useless. They have a role. So, dude, the ladder is freaking sick, dude. The ladder mercs. Like, it gets you into the weirdest of places I couldn't even imagine. And it gets you to that height advantage too, so you have a verticality challenge now, so you could look down on the enemy, and that already puts them at a disadvantage and puts you at an advantage, and then you're going to be able to win more fights, and you're going to be able to just win the games, right? 'Cause, I mean, that's what you're really here for, is to win wars, win battles. Well, get in there and win them. The last one is going to be not so much as like a piece of advice or a tip, maybe a piece of advice. It's pretty controversial, considering the assault class is primarily seen as a selfish class. I'm actually going to go and stick with that narrative and just say it is okay to be selfish. It's okay to care about your KD with this class. It's okay to mainly focus on your KD and your captures, because without people doing that, then there wouldn't be people getting a lot of kills. There wouldn't be people focusing on that and draining tickets of the enemy team, which is primarily the goal. Like, no matter what class you are, The goal is to help drain tickets from the enemy's side. So this class is meant to put a dent in that through kills, and obviously captures. But yeah, it's okay to be selfish with this class. People see it as selfish, and some look at it as a negative, and that's okay. But it is totally okay. In fact, I actually find it to be a really fun class to play. So, a real jack of the all trades, middle of the road kind of class. Does a little bit of everything good. So, anyways, that'll be the end of the video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Love y'all. Peace out.